The Reds allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 5-4. The Philadelphia Phillies knocked out 10 hits as a team as they walked off to an extra inning win against the Marlins 6-3. The Chicago Cubs earned the 3-game series sweep as they got the best of the visiting Mets 6-2. Joseph Austin was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs as Toronto took care of the Rays 5-4. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in triples. Sir Anthony Dominguez collected his first W this season, leading the Indians to the win over the Orioles 5-3. The Detroit Tigers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 7-5. Devin Smeltzer got the W and now has 5 this year as the Yankees push past the Twins 5-3. They now have 6 straight victories. Jairo Munoz was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs as the Rangers pulled away from the Angels 7-6. Shane Bieber got the win, his 6th so far this year, as Kansas City disposed of the Mariners 2-1. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. 1 out, nobody on. Chopped up the line to first, but this will get foul for strike 2. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's just 1 for 6. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg, and they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now, so the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Fly ball heading for the alley. After it is Kane. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Paul Goldschmidt is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dodgers, the right fielder.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter? No.
Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Batting third.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Back in Los Angeles for the second, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now in 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Jesse Winker goes down to become the first out here in the 2nd inning. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Caratini, playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 14th round during the 2. Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order goes. Stepping up now, Tommy La Stella. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. But this will land untouched. Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at first. And there's one down now.
Batting 5th. Not shortstop.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Ball 1. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the 2nd out.
Batting 7.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This isn't this guy's first rodeo. He's been in the league for quite a while now. This wily veteran is having a great year.
Batting 8. The catcher, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. From the stretch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Bonifacio is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Dodgers. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Blackman is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 9.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the pitcher Tanner Roark will be the next to hit. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Stepping into the box, Dave Russell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. At the plate now, Greg Garcia. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the Tigers hit the board.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
The batter.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he races the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Now batter, the center fielder.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Eric Thames.
Man at second here with 2 away. And in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Russell is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Dodgers get Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Therefore, it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fielded cleanly on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The left fielder, number 33.
Next for the Tigers, Jesse Winker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Up high, 2-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3. For Detroit. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go as the third baseman, Tommy La Stella. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every...
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Throw won't get him.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. Two batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1.
The catcher,
and that'll bring up Buster Posey. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Russell is there, 2 gone.
The pitcher,
so
number
runner
37.
At first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. In there for strike 1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Charlie.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner will score from second. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Number 6, Lorenzo.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
That's in there, base hit. And the second run is in. It's now a 5-1 game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there. I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. So the nearly bat around here is... Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for Detroit.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Catcher, Victor Caratini.
He's set and the pitch. Victor Caratini is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Bonifacio. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Your attention, please.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Here it comes, 1-0. 1-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bonifacio is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third
so the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. First pitch on its way. Armstrong stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Russell is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Number 3, shortstop.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers are retired on just 4 pitches. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Dave Russell. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game that this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Stepping in, Greg Garcia. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Here's Cano now at second. Scooped up. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
Now batting.
So here's Jeff McNeil, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Lays off 1-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, the catcher, Buster.
Now at the plate, Buster Posey. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Liner towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Steven Strasburg. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
1-1 to count. Now here's the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Number 33. Jesse.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-2.
That's a ball.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Manny Machado is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Up next for the Tigers, the catcher.
Standing in now, Victor Caratini. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. No hits to this point. Change up low, 2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Machado stands at second with 2 gone. 3-1. And that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out. At the plate, Jorge Bonifacio. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And he's going to add to the total, 14. Tigers strand a pair.
The traditional 7th inning stretch.
First offering on its way. Charlie Blackmon is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. The 1-0. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The center fielder.
1 gone now in the LA 7th, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. First delivery to him on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Strike two up in the zone. A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
The first baseman,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
2-0 now. 5 runs, 11 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. A line shot to third base. But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
now batting, left fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ben Gamble is going to be asked to get things going here.
Pinch hitting for the Tigers, number 17.
David Robertson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
For the Dodgers, number 30.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in one. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers leadoff hitter. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name. Luis Avilan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 70.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on down the line. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, G. Segura.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Avilan has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Now it's 2-0. Avilan has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. To short, reined in. McNeil's got it for 1. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well, a double play.
Now batting, second baseman.
So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go is the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Stepping in, Jeff McNeil hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. La Stella is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Tigers.
Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Popped him up. Segura is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The left fielder, number 33.
Ready now, Jesse Winker. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Kane is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Los Angeles Dodgers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
Here now is our final line score tonight.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, here's Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Boston.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. But guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Here's Starling Marte. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's just 1 for 13. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. So far on the year, Marte brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting third.
Here's J.D. Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Red Sox nothing, Blue Jays coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Now at the plate, Geraldo Murillo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Geraldo.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is taken but called strike 3 as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time. Next to bat for Toronto, Jason Hayward. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hayward.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Yeah.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is in the air out to straightaway center. After it is Blackman. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting third.
Stepping in for the Jays, Tim Anderson, a reigning batting champion in the American League. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out hit keeps things alive for Marcell Ozuna.
Batting fourth.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Anderson's running. That's a strike. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the back. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage. Bumgarner into his motion. Here comes the first pitch.
2 home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Thames waits on it. And the inning is over. Jays strike for a... All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
High in the air out to center field. Murillo has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And right into the shift. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Batting seventh.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ozuna will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Will Smith. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Morrison swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. No home runs yet in this first month, and no RBIs either. A 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And now to the plate, Wilson Ramos. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, got to believe that pitch is coming again right here.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. 1 away.
Batting ninth, the second base.
1 gone here in the Boston third. And up to hit next, a guy who's turned into a big-time RBI man, Scooter Gennett. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Murillo is there. 2 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. Murillo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Murillo.
A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. And it's fouled away. Bumgarner has his target. Here he comes on 2-2. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Digging in next will be Starling Marte as we begin the top of the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Liner in there for a base hit. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Martinez is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport. You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners
Now
are at first and second now with nobody out.
Eric Dane.
First pitch of the at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Right side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game. And he is in there.
Now that.
Hey, after being down by 2, getting into the middle of this one, that's a huge base hit right there, Dero. Big 2 RBI knock.
Yeah, down by 2 right there, able to come through for the team, and we probably got an exciting finish on our hands.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And he popped him up. Nunez onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So 1 out here with runners at first and third. And that brings up Evan Longoria. He's set. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the 3rd run across in this inning.
Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping, and you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we show you the Blue Jays leaderboard, you can see he finds himself number 4 on the list. 0-1, here it comes. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
The 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Smoke toward third. Oh, and Longoria can't handle it.
Well, there's a changeup down in the zone. Not a bad pitch, but with 2 strikes, not the kind of pitch you're looking for. 0-1 or 0-2.
Sometimes you got to scramble those, Danny. It's a testament to all the work he's been putting in underneath in the tunnel, staying through the baseball.
Count now a ball and a strike. 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
This is foul right side. The 1-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So stepping in, Logan Morrison, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1-0, here it is. Anderson on second, Nunez on at first with 2 down. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, great pitch right.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So here's Scooter Gennett. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rock.
Oh, what a stop by Morrison. Takes it himself, and he got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
The right fielder, Mookie.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts.
Outside, that's the ball.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Fouled off. The 1-1 home.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Anderson picks it up, and there are 2 away now.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're up 3-2. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
You froze him on the fastball there. Jan Gomes is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. And he fouls this one off. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. After it is Marte. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center
now back
fielder,
to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Geraldo Murillo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. Bumgarner into his motion. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
the first baseman.
Now batting, Eric Thames. He singled his last time up. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Back goes Hayward, and it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and it moves the Red Sox out to a 4-2 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Behind 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward is under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 4-2 Boston. First pitch on its way.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
Strike called. 2-1. Pops this one up. Thames is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim.
One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Popped up. Thames over to his left, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. At third, Longoria. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, third baseman.
And here's Renato Nunez.
Nunez.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Blackmon going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Ryan Dull is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 38.
7th inning ready to roll. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. 3-0 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs a bear down right here.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. On to first, a double play.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel...
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Center fielder on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the runner is in from second. The relay. In to score is the runner from first. Now a 6-3 game. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. In now, Will Smith.
For the Jays.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he misses with it, 1-1. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 21, Logan Morrison.
Coming to the plate now, Logan Morrison. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. No, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And Longoria's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Yan.
In now, Yan Gomes. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And he brought up that they're just flat out taking great swings of the ball right now. He said the frequency with which they're barreling up the baseball on this one has been outstanding. And frankly, really fun for him to watch. Our researchers tell me that 7 of their hits have had exit velocities of 90 miles an hour or better, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The first baseman, number 12.
At the plate, Eric Thames. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Murillo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop.
Didi Gregorius will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
On the ground to the right side. Scooped up onto Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead.
Second baseman.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Brody.
2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a move here, so that'll do it tonight for Madison Bumgarner. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Here's Jason Hayward now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen, and it
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the. Jacob Barnes enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Charlie Blackman.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. One ball, 1 strike, the count. Barnes has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for the Red Sox.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. First offering on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. The 1-1. Drilled to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Tim Anderson as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Sean Doolittle takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
The 0-2 pitch.
Damn.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Splitter, 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So coming to the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch
now
on the inside part of the plate.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Yeah.
The victory would belong to Madison Bumgarner, barring any late turn of events here. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Red Sox have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Boston took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Madison Bumgarner earns his first win of the season, striking out 12 in the process. Jacob deGrom takes the loss, only his first of the year.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Baltimore Orioles grabbed the 4-game series sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 3-1. The Detroit Tigers launched It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Red Sox allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 9-1. The Yankees went deep 4 times as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 9-4. The White Sox pounded out 17 hits in this one as they took down the visiting Orioles 10-6. The Rays got 12 hits in this one as they defeated the A's in Oakland 7-2. The Indians totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Giants 11-1. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. drove in 4 and had a home run, leading the Royals to the win over the Tigers 8-6. The Minnesota Twins swatted 4 home runs in this one as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 13-3. The Astros got 11 hits overall as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 6-0. They now have 6 straight victories. Brady Cantrell collected his first W this season as the Pirates pushed past the Marlins 3-1. James Paxton collected win number 3 this year as Cincinnati got the best of the Nationals 3-2. Kyle Gonzalez had 3 hits in the contest, leading the Metropolitans past the Braves 6-5. He is among the National League leaders in stolen bases. Orlando Reyes won his first game of the season, leading the Phillies past the Rockies 4-3. The Milwaukee Brewers combined for 4 total home runs as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 9-8. They now have 5 straight wins. The Arizona Diamondbacks combined for 10 hits as a team as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 4-1. The San Diego Padres put together 10 total hits as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 4-3. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.